What is up? How are you doing? I hope you're safe and I hope you're comfortable wherever you are. And I hope you're ready for this reading as much as I am. I come with good intention and I come with an open heart. There is no judging here, and um, there's no fakeness, no smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we respect each other. I want to come to your energy correct, and I want you to come to my energy correct. And I want everybody to be happy. And I want everybody to know that they are loved wherever they are, and that somebody is thinking about them. And sometimes in life, we are put through challenges harder than we've ever experienced before because of the fact that the challenge before that, that was very vigorous, it was just one step up. You know, you conquered that challenge before, and now you're on to a new one that is testing you even more to see if you can take that next step and then go even further. But life has a crazy way of strengthening us mentally and physically, and I think right now people need to be people need to be told that they are loved and that they are thought of because we're like all stuck inside, unfortunately. And I feel like there's a lot of uh, a lot of people feeling like they're alone because when they went to work or when they went to school, whatever they did, they were they were part of something. You know, now that they're home, they're kind of bored. They're kind of feeling lonely. I just want you to know, if you're one of those people, that you are thought of and you are loved. And I definitely think at this moment right now, it's a blessing. Even though you might feel like you're alone, that this is a blessing. So I'm going to use the Tattoo Tarot deck by 8 Coins. I love this deck. It says a lot to me. It speaks a lot to me on a very personal level. Um, it's so funny when I went to go buy this. Well, I didn't actually go to buy this deck, but I was like browsing at different types of tarots and oracles, and the one that stood out to me the most, they didn't have it, but it was in the book. So while I was like talking to the guy that was working there about that specific deck, I was like looking at the rest of them, and I wasn't looking in the book anymore. I was looking on the shelf, and I looked on the shelf, and then I saw this one, and it caught my eye because the art is so vivid. You know, I love this type of um, like animated. This is almost like it gives me like a nature vibe. Like there's a lot of intuitive messaging popping out to me when I look at it, and the colors are very vibrant, and I feel like it definitely does speak to me on a very personal level. All right, so right, what is today? What is today? Today is April. April. It's definitely not April. Hold on. All right, so today is March 26th. 26th. I'm gonna be 25 this year. June 8th is my birthday. I am a Gemini. Yeah, I'm a Gemini sun. I am a. Do you guys want to hear that? Is that important at all? I'm always interested in knowing people's signs because then it kind of gives me an idea of why they act a certain way, um, or um, gives me like a comfort, I guess, because it's in a way for me like I'm very connected. So I feel like when I get connected on the horoscope level, it makes me feel like I'm giving myself more knowledge about that specific person that told me what their horoscope was. Okay, so I want to ask the question. I want to know what you guys are feeling. I want to know where your heart is coming from and where your mind is. I want to know, um, yeah, I really do want to find out first about you because you're most important. I want to know, what are you feeling? What is this viewer feeling right now? What is this viewer feeling in general? I guess about life, or even it could be love, about the community, about the world, about their neighbor, about their kids, about anything really. I just want to know how they're feeling because I feel like I want to get on a more personal level with you, since you are giving me the opportunity to read your tarot. Oh, I feel like you're a very feminine energy. Um, Even if you are a guy, I feel like you're definitely feminine. You give off a very motherly, fun woman vibe. I feel like you have you have really pretty hair, and you do like to decorate your hair. I feel like you like putting things in your hair, or maybe you like to change the color. Um, but you definitely love to celebrate with your girls. You like to have girls' day. Usually it's during the day, I feel, when the sun is up, but it's cloudy. But you don't care. You feel like there's always no better time than spending time with the ones that you love, or the ones that actually um, make you feel good and make you feel comfortable around them. Um, this is the card that I was reading. It's the Three of Cups. So we have Aries. Um, it could be Gemini as well. It could be Libra. I feel Libra, definitely Libra. I feel like, in a way, right now you feel the situation that you're in, whatever the situation is, that it's very unfair. Like, you're not, whatever you're trying to get to, or whatever you're trying to get your point across, but you can't because there's no justice. Like, you legitimately, nothing is in your favor. It's almost like, um, I'm getting the song "Good Guy" from Eminem featuring Jesse Reyes. In the song, the girl she's saying that that man, he bought the jury, so they'll go against her. They're gonna call her guilty, so they're just automatic. Even if she's innocent, they're still gonna call her guilty. Um, and there's no justice because he bought the jury. He paid with his money. Money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy happiness, and um, it can't buy life. It really can't. It just can buy materialistic things, and those materialistic things aren't alive. They have energy coming off of them, but they don't have emotion. I feel you like to wear the color red. Like you like to wear the color red, and when you wear this, people look at you in, I don't know, they look at you in like, I guess admiration. Like they admire you, but they don't say these things to you. It's, or maybe this is a situation that had happened. You were wearing red, and the person was like, wow, but they didn't actually compliment you. All right, that's the energy I'm getting for you. My advice, my advice, I would say, is to take a moment to reflect on everything that has happened recently or everything that is happening in your life right now. And be thankful for the little things, because like money is always flowing. It comes and it goes. We pay bills, we buy food, we make sure that other people are happy. um, we use money to build build a business, build an empire, build a kingdom, whatever, you name it. And I think right now everybody doesn't realize what money can bring and what it cannot bring. And I feel like happiness is definitely one of those things that money can't bring. And a lot of people are not understanding that right now because they are so stuck on trying to make money because of everything that's going on with the coronavirus. I have my theories. I have my theories, my opinions on the coronavirus, but I think it's very valid that people are getting upset and they are getting scared. In a way, it does break my heart because this is the world that I'm living in as well. But at the same time, I feel very blessed, and I feel like the world has been blessed with the coronavirus. Um, you can say what you want to say, whatever you want to say. That's totally fine. That's your opinion. But I think everybody needs to look out for each other, and we need to be closer than ever because anything can come out of this. We don't know what's gonna come, um, but it could be positive. It could be positive. It's possible. All right. So now I want to ask, what, how is your person feeling? If there's a specific loved one that you are thinking of, it could be a mother, it could be a father, sister, brother, significant other. It could be your dog, it could be your parrot, whatever. Um, I want to ask Spirit, I want to ask the divine, how are they feeling about you or a situation that has happened? I want this one wants to come out. Well, I feel like a lot of you are very connected with nature. You're very connected with the divine, that's for sure. You may have red hair, or you might be a fire sign. I feel like you definitely have a temper. You have a very masculine face. Your face is very structured, masculine. You're very beautiful, and you know it, and you have an attitude about it, kind of. You hold your money very close with your yeah, you hold your money very close, but a lot of people see this in you, these things. They see this in you, and I feel like in a way it brings life, but also it's like the life is undead. It's kind of zombie like, and there's people around you that you give off this vibe, and you give off this like you're kind of dead inside, or you make them feel um, like you don't care in a way. But most of the time, when you are connected, you're strongly connected, and you don't know how to hold back the other part of you that people so angrily despise. I'm sorry. So my advice for the person, not my advice rather, um, my advice for you on your thoughts about this and of your person or your thing is to observe. I have well, let me show you first the card. So this was the card that I was speaking about, and then this is the card that just was at the bottom of the deck, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And what I'm getting from this one is observation. I feel like there needs to be a lot of observation, and maybe take a look at your tires. Take a look at your tires on your car. Make sure you have air. Um, Pay attention when you are driving at night, especially if you go through any tunnels. You might be getting um, sleepy on the road. Maybe you drive for work or you do something of the sort. I feel like sleeping at night while driving is very significant here, and I don't think that you should be driving while you are sleeping. Let's see. I feel I don't know why I'm hearing blood-stained. Something is blood-stained. It could be paper. It could be clothes. I feel like it's paper. I feel like there's like a blood. It's like almost like it's like those movies where you have to sign your name and then you have to put your blood. I don't know. I'm getting this sense of someone signing their name with the blood. Or it could be something about a bloodline. I just thought of the song Bloodline by Ariana Grande. Maybe in this connection, that song is very relevant, and maybe you should look up that song and actually listen to the lyrics, and you can probably get an idea of where this is going. Okay, I want to burn a little bit of Palo Santo. Palo Santo. So what I learned is sage, when you burn sage, it clears the energy and it allows you to just refresh everything that's going on in the mind, the body, the soul. It rids of any bad energy, any negative pulling, or anything manipulative. I feel in the spirit realm or in the other dimensions, you name it. I feel like this bond is there's there's a sense of connection, but I feel like the connection is all surreal. Like there's no communication, but I feel like both of you guys know that you are connected. You know that one, you know, one day you guys will have something going together, and it's going to, I feel like in a sense, it's going to give you this time of it building is the time to build yourself and it's for time for growth. So then that when this connection actually comes together, you're already ready and you already know that it's time to go with the flow and it's time that this person is the one to be with you because of all of the waiting. You know, of course you have a ton of waiting, but sometimes we forget that patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. you know? I'm sure you've heard that once or twice in your life. And if you haven't, I'm very glad to be the first one to tell you that patience is a virtue. I feel like with this rubber band, especially that it's red, um, like this bond is like, if you pull too hard, it's gonna break. But if you like lightly stretch it out, it definitely gives you it gives you more space. It's not so taut and it's not on the edge of breaking. A lot of people right here are thinking that the heart is elastic, but it's not. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what you want it to be. But I feel if you recognize that the heart can be broken and the heart can is fragile, a lot of possibilities and a lot of positivity and awareness comes into connection. I truly feel that for you guys. Definitely fire energy. Um, I'm getting a little bit of a Pisces possible. Yeah, Pisces energy. I want to get, just want to take a moment and I'm going to get one more card. Um, with this card, I would like to know what is the outcome for you guys at the end of March. Well, what is the outcome for you guys at the end of this month? Or perhaps some advice for the rest of the month coming into April. I just want to have a little bit of a, I want you guys to have a little bit of an idea of what to expect, or kind of an idea maybe of what to do with this time. Maybe a lot of you guys, there's a lot of things that you can do. I got two cards, so I'm just gonna take them because why not? Tomatoes. I feel like somebody here likes to cook. Um, Maybe you like some dried tomatoes, but there is a sensibility of cooking, sensibility of feast coming together, being the one to feed everybody. It could be feeding with food, it could be feeding with knowledge, it could be feeding other people with your presence. I feel like if you make something with sun dried tomatoes, it's gonna taste good, and somebody may really like it. Um, yeah, somebody special probably would really like it. Yeah, well, we can't cry over spilled milk. We can't cry over spilled milk, guys. I think there's a lot of people in their feelings right now and they don't know what to do with those feelings because they just hold it in, and you're crying inside and you're not letting it out. You're not expressing these feelings that you're holding in yourself. There's a lot of people watching right now that definitely, well, there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy in general. You're very wise. That you are very wise, and I want to tell you that you are very wise. I respect you. With this King of Wands, let me show you the first one, and this is the second one. It's the King of Wands. You're handsome. You're cute. You you have this feline. You have this cat-like sensibility to your appearance or maybe to your personality, and it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I think nature, you're very connected with nature and you're very grounding, um, like a tree. You hold onto the ground and the you're strong like a tree, like a the roots in the tree. I feel like maybe you need to get out in nature more, um, because that's when you're going to be connected and you're going to give yourself um, like a mind fuck. You're going to give yourself a mind fuck, really, and it's going to be amazing. It will be positive. It will give you clarity on a lot of questions that have been unanswered. And there's a lot of scrolls. I've seen a lot of scrolls. You ever like watch a movie and they have the scroll in the bottle at the beach? It's always like a little fairy tale, a little fairy tale of like somebody that is getting a message from far. Maybe that could be the message itself. Is you guys are far apart from each other. You guys, you don't live close to each other, so it's almost like you want to send them a text, but you feel like that's corny. Like you feel like that's cheesy, and you don't want to do that because you love old love. You love the old style of love and how your great grandparents, loved each other. And I feel like that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Where people were talking to each other through scrolls in a bottle, not just bloop. In 2 seconds you get a message. Like, what kind of emotion goes into 2 seconds? You can't rush things. You can't force them onto a person or onto anything. It has to happen naturally. And yeah, you have this fire in you, and you're gonna come into your power by the end of this month, going into next month, that's for sure. So don't be worried. Don't cry over spilled milk. You're strong. You're strong and you know it and you have it in you to move forward and to guide yourself. You don't need to look for answers from anyone, and you look beautiful with makeup. So don't feel insecure about it because you look beautiful. That's beautiful energy. I definitely want to spread a message every time I want to give a part of me to the world. I want to see what difference I can make in the world. Everybody lives online and everybody communicates through social media or YouTube or whatever it be. And for so long, I was just refusing not to get on here and not to do anything. Um, but now it's different. Now I feel like the only way that I can be connected is to do it the way everybody else is staying connected. I let my pride get the best of me. All right, so I uh, I want to thank you for coming and joining me on this reading. I hope um, something resonated, if not all of it. And I want to spread more peace. I want to spread more blessings around the world because I don't think we need any more pain. We need to heal each other, or at least understand or try to relate to the next person because we don't know where they were in their life and we don't know what they went through. And the only thing that we can do right now is to observe, I guess. Let's all observe for now, and perhaps they can realize that they are not alone. All right, I hope you have a beautiful night. Thank you for watching. Until next time.